Orange is back. Welcome to Orange Stories. Sorry for that disappointed or sadly face, but as today we're gonna pose our the smartest croc in the history story, because I have a fresh story that are happening in Egypt. It's really a sad story. Anyway, I'll let you know the details, because it's an important and trending story. Okay. First of all, we should know our characters, or the real characters, and I'll give you pictures of them. This boy called Mahmoud al-Banna, okay, and this one is called Muhammad Rajeh. Remember the names. It is a murder story that happened to like this slut one, the one who was called Muhammad Rajeh. He was like harassing with the girl in the street, normally on the street, okay? He was going there and saying bad things to her and touching her. Sorry for that. But when Mahmoud al-Banna saw this, he was on the same street, okay? When he saw that directly, he decided to interfere with him to protect that like poor girl. He pushed him and pushed him away from her, and the girl had went, and that slut that called Muhammad Rajeh, he started a fight. He was having like a gang, and they started fighting, or actually they were beating Mahmoud al-Banna. They beat him hardly, but Mahmoud al-Banna was trying to defend himself, but as you know, he's having a gang, and they were like a bully. So the day went normally, and he said, okay, thanks God that I had helped her, and the day had finished. Before we continue, I want to say something that I had forgot to mention, that the boy that had called this Muhammad Rajeh, is have powers. His brother is a police officer, and his uncle is a general. Plus they are like a rich family, and he is the only boy, or like the only boy for his father and mother. And they was like, they really did not teach him manners. That what we should say to him. This boy is without manners, without like mercy, without humanity. Let's continue. As I told you, that they went normally. When Mahmoud al-Banna was coming back to his home at the night, that slut was waiting him under his home with his gang. When he came, he was having like a knife, and he directly put it in on his neck. The boy was like, the poor boy was running as his like his soul was going out, so just running to finish his energy. Without any mercy, that slut again was going there and continue fighting with him. He left the knife on his neck, and he's continue fighting with him. Do you know what? Could you imagine what's going on? Really, it's like a sad story that happened a couple of days ago. I had decided to tell the story so we can do something with him. This story is trending on the world, about the third on the world or something, and it's trending on Egypt. So please, just share this hashtag on the social media. So as he's having like a court on 20 October 2019 to decide or to say what's his future. Anyway, this boy was born on 1998. Just focus on that, 1998. That's mean he's about, or I mean that by today he's about 21 years old. So he's an adult. But as I told you, that he have a powers and his family is rich. So first of all, let's start it from the beginning. After this had happened, after this murder had finished, sadly, his mother with truth she called Mahmoud al-Banna mother and told her that take a million pound and forget about that case, because my son will get like out of it easily. No one can put him in jail. No one can do for that. Directly she hang up the phone on her face. Really, it's a hard story. Then she did what? She called that girl and force her. Yes, we should say that she forced her to go to the police station and tell that she is a fiancée of Muhammad Rajeh, and Mahmoud al-Banna was like disturbing her or harassing her. So it will be like a defensive. So he can saying that I'm defending my fiancée and nothing will happen to him. Do you imagine that? And really, she went there. But we cannot blame her. As I told you, they are a rich family and having a power, so maybe they forced her hardly or did something else. Anyway, the second thing or the third thing that they did, they like scam a certificate that's saying that Muhammad Rajeh is having 17 years old, and by November, the coming November, will continue 18. Means that just 1 month will save him from being killing or after you know that story. If anything came new from this story, or if the case closed, I'll tell you later. But for this moment, please just share the hashtag, this hashtag that you will see it now. Share it on all of your social media, so this slut don't be like, or don't get scared from his done. That was our story. See you in the next time. Goodbye.